Hi, I seem to be doing a lot about back to school at the moment for a good reason, actually. It's because it's a big moment, it's a big time in your child's life, whether they're starting a new school, going into new class, a new term. They can be fine for a while, and then I don't know, you do the shopping for the shoes, you get the uniform out, you talk about sort of what they need to get, stationery shopping. That's actually sometimes quite fun. But yes, suddenly from nowhere you're going to get some worries, some wobbles, some anxiety, some nervousness, and they'll be focusing on what they don't want to happen. What if I don't make any friends? What if I get lost? What if I can't answer a question? What if I don't do my homework? What if there's going to be lots of what ifs, lots of what we call in NLP terms, away from thinking, focusing on what they don't want. I've just posted about 3 types of conversations that you can have with your child, and one of them um, really got me thinking. I was listening actually to You Are the Placebo by Joe Dispenza, and in chapter 5, he talks a lot about mental rehearsal. And one of the expressions he uses is that he says that we need to turn our attention to our intention. And so often with children, as they get ready for return to school, and for parents as well, um, our focus is actually in what we call in NLP terms the away from, what we want to avoid, what we don't want. And so there, what you're doing is you're putting your attention to the opposite of your intention. You're putting your attention on what you don't want. Now, the brain really struggles with that. It's like the don't think about pink elephants, don't forget your pencil case, don't forget your PE kit. What do you see on the floor after they've left for school? Oh, you see the PE kit. Um, and what we need to do is focus on what we do want. So, obviously, one of the things I would say to you is avoid the expression don't worry. Please avoid that. And actually say things like have fun, have a good time, have a great day. Because the worst cases I've seen are actually where, say, a parent sort of brushes the child's hair, which is quite a hypnotic action, saying, now don't worry, don't worry. And so that's a really easy win-win. Please, if you're brushing your child's hair, take the opportunity for that hypnotic action to be associated with what you do want. Have a great day, have a great time, can't wait for you to tell me about it. So use it like that. Focus on what they do want. Remember you're going to have, you're going to see so and so. Oh, remember, when we were on the open day, you really liked the science. I'm wondering if you're going to have some science this week, or whatever it is that that appeals to them. So turn your attention to your intention and their intention. So when they're saying about feeling nervous or whatever, say, well, what are you looking forward to? Hear them. You don't want to be sort of saying, no, you mustn't do that, you must do this. No. What I mean is sort of, yeah, I hear you. We all get worried about new things, and that's good. That's healthy. It's normal. It's natural. It's natural to be a little bit worried. I remember hearing Judi Dench being interviewed, and she said that before she goes on stage, even her, who is so experienced, she said she still gets a little nerves. And she says if she doesn't, she actually worries, because those little nerves just get you sort of hyped up and get your adrenaline going and get you ready to go. It's a sort of like a little bit of resilience. So a little bit of nerves is okay. And it's like if you got in the car to do a drive on the motorway or somewhere that you were unfamiliar with, and you weren't a little bit nervous, you could actually be so relaxed that you're not really paying attention to stuff. So A few nerves are fine, good and healthy and normal. But what we do want to do is to then steer them to what they do want. So if they're saying things like, I'm worried I won't get any friends, yeah, that's natural. That's natural. We all feel that. But just think about how much fun it'll be to meet new people and to meet new people that you'll have something in common with. Maybe there'll be others that sort of like the band you like, or others who like these sort of things. You'll have so much in common with them, and it'll be great. It'll be fun, and you'll have a great time. Because that's the intention for the teachers and for the new school. They want everyone to have a good time, and the new teacher wants to all the class to gel and to enjoy themselves. So the first point I want to make is turn your attention to your intention. Help them turn their attention to their intention. The second thing really is that is really about to that mental rehearsal. We process our environment in three ways: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. The visual is what we will see, the auditory is what we will hear, and the kinesthetic is what we will feel. So you could say to them, what are you looking forward to seeing? What will you see when you get there? Can you remember that such and such from the open day, or from the brochure, the school brochure, or the visit, or whatever? What will you see that's going to, lift your soul, as it were? What will be something that will make you smile and feel happy? And then focus on what you will hear. Maybe there's going to be, people chatting and laughing and joking, and maybe it'll be a teacher sort of, telling you about what's going to happen that week. Maybe decisions about clubs and stuff like that. That's all good fun, isn't it? Lots of the kids I've spoken to are really looking forward to the new clubs. They feel that they're going to make friends in the clubs because people will have, kids will have similar interests, and also focus on what they will feel. Just, how proud you'll be to have got through that first day, even with the sort of, wobbles at the beginning. So what will they see? What will they hear? What will they feel? And start visualizing that. And in my post, I've talked about using things like vision boards. I mean, it's great to get a board out, loads of bits of paper from magazines and things like that, or print stuff off. So make a vision board for what would it look, a great first day at my new school. What will that look like? I don't mean literally, but, the colors, the images. It might be about connection. It might be happy, confident feelings, and so on. Also do some abstract art, make a Lego model of a happy start at school. You can do a mood board, all sorts of things. That's really nice to do. Or play some music that makes, that they really like, that makes them feel happy. The other thing that you can do, I mean, any of those things where you're putting your attention to your intention and actually creating it for your neural pathways. We have, that neuroplasticity. So getting them to be thinking positively, and creating images, creating sounds, creating feelings that they're going to feel. What that's doing inside the mind, inside the brain, is mentally rehearsing them for a good day. Good week, obviously, good term, ideally, good year. And then the third thing is you. Yep, you don't get away scot-free. How you're feeling about things will be picked up by them. So if you're feeling worried, anxious, maybe wondering, oh, will I even get to work on that first day, because they're going to be nervous, they're going to be this, that, and the other. What you're doing is projecting to them feelings that you have that they are going to pick up on. I know it's very difficult when you're feeling nervous to pretend that you're not. But we do it all the time, don't we, really, ourselves? If you're going to sort of a meeting at work or something like that, and you're sort of not sure who's going to show up, whether people are going to listen, whether you'll get tongue-tied, Yeah, we have to breathe. And obviously, I'm a great tapper, an EFT tapper. I show children how to do that. If it's something you want me to help you with, I offer a free half an hour on my website, which is judybartkowiak.com. And that's plenty of time for me to show you a quick tapping sequence that you can do to calm your nerves, so that when you go into them in the morning, or when you're talking to them about their school, or they're talking to you, you are settled and you are comfortable and calm, because this will really, really help them. Because if mum's worried, well, maybe there is something to worry about. If mum's calm, then maybe I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. So I know I've spoken a lot about back to school, but it is quite a crucial point in a child's life, the back to school. It is something that they do worry about, because school is so important in terms of their friendships, and getting it wrong, having people laugh when you give the wrong answer in class, or when it seems like nobody wants to play with you, hang out with you, or whatever. It is a worry, but focusing on that is going to bring that about. I'm sorry to say it, but what you focus on is what you get more of. So it's absolutely crucial that you hear them, but then focus on what they do want, because that will really be the clue and the trick, the piece that's needed for the return to school. If there's anything at all I can do to help, just give me a shout. Okay?